Hey, Kool Kids!
So we have a 1 week post BBBE update for you guys.
All right. Hey, Kool Kids! I'm Hans.
And I'm Nick. So we're here to update everybody how we're doing 1 week post our January BBBE challenge. And I would say for the most part we have still stayed BBBE. We are
not as devastating as I thought it was.
No, but we have tried a few things here and there that we eliminated during the month of January, one being keto chow. Mm-hmm. So we actually made ourselves a keto chow hot chocolate. We have not tried it yet, so we're going to do a taste test on the video here for you guys. Yeah, it's pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah, it's like hot chocolate.
So I also added a tiny bit of Redmond's salt to the top. So it's a little bit like a salted hot chocolate.
Hey, I'm all right with that. Like people do salted caramel,
right? Yeah. So I asked in our live video, or maybe it was our last video actually, how to make the keto chow hot chocolate. And Miriam came to the rescue and actually gave me the directions on how to do it. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah. Hashtag keto chow.
Yeah, hashtag keto chow. But, we've actually been enjoying keto chow more and more lately. We've been, experimenting, branching out, trying it here and there.
Yep.
I think the other day we took a shake with us to work for the first time.
Yeah, and like a half serving.
Yeah. We just tried it out. I didn't know if that was really going to work for me, but it did, especially with me being on my feet and busy all the time. I could kind of have a couple sips here and there. And kept me pretty full until my lunch break, whenever that was.
Yeah, me too. So I was actually pretty surprised. I know it kept us full before, but I wasn't sure with the going from BBB&E to more carbs. But I was still pretty surprised on how full I felt for most of the day until 4 or 5 o'clock, and then that's when I ate.
And so we, on our live stream, tried the Keto Chow root beer float, and I'm not going to lie, that was one of the best things I've had in a very long time.
Absolutely super delicious.
Yes. So we'll continue to be using the Keto Chow here and there. But back to BBB&E. So this week has been the first week post our January challenge of BBB&E, and we said at the end of that video that we were feeling so great we wanted to continue to do BBB&E for the month of February.
Right.
And for the most part we have, but like I said, we tried the keto chow. We didn't do any of that in January.
Yeah, we feel a little bit more relaxed with it, I guess. It's not as heavy. We're still super low in carb. I mean, we did add a little bit of here and there with the cheese when we first got off.
Yeah, we had, actually I made some barbacoa for us the other day, and I wanted to do that last month, but I really wanted to kind of spice it up, and I also wanted us to try the Egg Life wraps, and I have to say I thought it was amazing.
Yeah, I was real surprised with those Egg Life.
Yes, and with a little bit of cheese. I mean, the cheese tasted amazing. Everything tasted amazing. So I, even though we weren't 100% BBB&E for that meal, we were still pretty darn close.
Yeah.
Just deviated a little bit with some cheese here and there. However, I did have a bowl of barbacoa the night before with my mom. So my mom and dad came to visit. And I prepared some barbacoa for my mom, and then I just made myself a bowl. I didn't even have another Egg Life wrap. And then we finished off the barbacoa last night.
Right.
And again, I just had it as a bowl. Hans finished off the little bit of Egg Life wraps that we had. And that was kind of a treat. That was nice.
So I think this week was more of like a kind of a treat week. I mean, it wasn't really that many treats, but it was more than what we're doing there, what we've done. And I think this week I'm going back to that basic route. But the past week, I mean, though we had some more carbs, I didn't feel any ill effects
No,
or anything.
Me either. I did not feel like I thought I might get sick.
Right.
I know in the past I had done keto for a long period of time before and gone off track before and eaten had a heavy carb day and just felt like horrible.
Super sick.
For a day or two following that. Didn't have any kind of issues with that. I'm pretty sure even with our Egg Life wrap and a little bit of cheese, we were still probably under 20 total net carbs for the day.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, it's probably 11 carbs.
Yeah. So it's not like we deviated, way too much, but
right.
we're relaxed a little bit. We're doing BBBE January relaxed edition, I guess you could say.
At least 1 week relaxed edition.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm gonna end up going back basic. As far as like any plans for the month or for this next week, what do you have going on?
So for this next week, I'm gonna go back to my $20 BBB&E meal prep challenge. In fact, today is Monday, and shortly after this video, I'm gonna start filming that video and just show you guys how I plan to stay BBB&E for this whole week, Monday through Sunday. And I'm going to come in under budget again. So just keep watching. You'll see how, and I'm sorry, it might be a little bit repetitive. If you're staying under a $20 budget and you're just doing beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, there's going to be some repetition. But, I'm also going to try to add a few things in there this time to change it up a little bit. And what do you think you're going to end up having?
I think I'm going to go back to what I was doing. And basically, it'll be that ground beef and the bacon chips. Mm-hmm. I have some sausage that I made.
Yeah, yesterday Hans made what? Smoked sausage?
Smoked venison sausage. Mm-hmm. So the venison's not super high in fat. It's a leaner meat. But I will mix that with that ground beef. And that way, I think they have a little bit of carb in it. So I wanted to wait until after like the full-on challenge, just so I can have any of it, but I'm still kind of in that 4-legged animal range for the not challenge, but for this month. Other than that, it's going to be more eggs and bacon, and I think I won't have any problem doing that for the rest of the week, especially if this first, week we had just, a little bit more carb than what we've had in the past. As far as results this week, I don't have any.
Oh, you don't have any result? I'm down a pound.
Like I stayed pretty much the same.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't gain and I didn't lose. I just stayed the same. So even with that added little bit of carbs, I thought I was going to kind of blow up a little bit. But, I knew that was going to happen and it didn't happen. So maybe we'll see how the rest of this next week goes.
Yeah. So I weighed myself actually just a few moments ago, and I was at 190. And last week I was at 191. So I'm down just a little bit. But that's very exciting because I'm actually getting closer to the 180s. Mm-hmm. And I'm getting closer and closer to my goal every week that's gone by. I've had a loss. I do think it's going to slow way down.
Right.
But that's okay. And honestly, I'm hoping that even if it does slow down, I'll kind of build a little bit of muscle and everything else. So, anything else to add about our week of BBB&E post the BBB&E challenge?
Really, like, we still kept it simple, even though we added some other things and a little treats here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you just do it, it's going to work out for you, I think.
Yeah.
I think, even though, you lost a pound or whatever, but that's a week, that's give or take. I lost nothing and I gained nothing. So, honestly, that elimination is something that really helped us out because I was able to try cheese before I did anything else,
mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And, okay, well, is that going to make my back hurt more or my inflammation come back or anything like that. And honestly, it didn't. So, okay, I can actually have cheese.
I think within moderation, because we tried like a pinch of cheese. It wasn't like a ton of cheese. And obviously not nearly as much cheese as we probably ate, previously. I will say this, the flavors were intense, and this was just some regular shredded, cheese, and that I think that has a lot to do with really not having anything like that for the whole month of January.
Yep. And what did we do this morning?
This morning I actually got off of work a little earlier than usual. It was great, right? And I sent
The other husband.
Yeah, the other guy that I text. I sent Hans a text, and I was like, "Hey, let's take the boys and girl now to the park because, as many people know, it's been bitterly cold here in the Houston area the last couple days. When I say bitterly cold, I mean like in the 30s.
Yeah.
But for us, that's pretty cold. And today, when the sun came out, it warmed up to...
It's got to be 68.
No, sir. It's 50 degrees outside still.
Close enough. It's 18 degree difference.
But it felt great. And so I texted Hans while I was still at work. I was like, hey, guess what? I'm going to get off work early. Let's hit the park. Let's go do some walking of the dogs.
Yeah, we haven't been to the park for a little bit, so it was real nice.
It was nice.
What I'm going to say is stay tuned. We got some video from that. And here we go.
Yeah, and actually, let me add to that. So today is our Frankie Face's second birthday. He is now 2 years old.
2.
But I would show him on camera, but he is knocked out, passed out asleep because going to that dog park really did some good. You might even be hearing a snoring French bulldog right underneath me in this video. So maybe before we have our next live stream, maybe we might have to go for another walk at the park.
Yep. And then that way there's not a lot of clickety-clack on our floor.
Yes. And just to follow up on the live stream, I just want to thank everybody that came and showed up. We had a lot of fun.
Yep.
It's something that we're going to try to do again. I will update as best as I can whenever I know that we're going to be able to have another live stream.
Right. We got to coordinate schedules.
Yes. But you guys really, really made it so much fun. And
time flew by.
I just want to thank all of our subscribers. And so stay tuned. I think we're going to have some fun footage of the dog adventures today. This was Miss Moxie's first time to hit the park, and she really enjoyed it. So just stay tuned for some dog footage. Bye.
Hey, Kool Kids.
Hey, Kool Kids.
Hey, we're out for a walk here today, and what we're going to do is we're going to take Moxie to our little secret hideaway place that we like to take the dogs. Kind of a beachy area. I'm going to try to get some pictures of Moxie today and maybe some of the other dogs. Kind of go from there, but we'll show you what it looks like and a little bit of lens flare.
Yeah.
Who cares?
All right.
Come on, Moxie girl. Oh no. Do I gotta run? All right, and we're gonna come up on the place now, and it's a little beachy area.
Yeah, it's actually a canoe launch.
Yeah, so you'll see it's got the little canoe launch right there. But yeah, it's the area we like to take them. They like to run around. It's Moxie's again first time out here, so we're gonna see how she does here today.
First time, wow.
All right, Kool Kids, here's the beach. It's really just kind of a creek over here, but it kind of goes all the way around. And then I'm gonna get Nicole here. Hello! And it goes all the way there, and then back from where we came right there. And yeah, so they're actually enjoying the beach quite a bit. And here comes little Frank, but they're having a good old time. Moxie is doing wonderful out here.
All right, so hopefully you enjoyed that dog park footage that Hans included, and you have anything else for this video?
That's what I got for this week, and we'll see you on next week and whatever video we come up in between.
Yep.
All right,
See you
cheers.
guys.